pull people. Let's go all the way through with the sweep first, and just talk about the hip movements and things like that. So the first couple of times you're going to be able to get people, over the first couple of times. And remind you that this is very important right here. Is either I push her hand down, or I can make a big circle if I have to. This is where the fight is going to take place in the beginning. And then I can use the back here, her tricep area, and I can squeeze and pull in, and I can start to punch. Okay? Now right here, hip movement so important. So I'm going to move my hips out, nice and slowly. I'm going to feel. Because what happens is when you're in a closed guard, the more space you give people to move, the kind of like it gives them opportunity to move. So if I'm holding her here, and I do this a lot, she's going to try to posture up. Yes. And this is where the fight happens sometimes. It's not over for you by any stretch of the imagination. But if I'm here, it's going to be harder for her to feel that move. I want you to press when you feel, okay? It was a more subtle movement, so she didn't have enough time to react to the next movement. So it's not that she didn't have time, she couldn't feel it like she could feel this. So if you're here and you're doing this, she feels that. That sucks. So if I'm here, she doesn't feel it as much, okay? And then we're just gonna go ahead, put our foot on the ground, and I just want you guys to bump in, and natural reaction is people are gonna bump back. And I just want you to bring them over. But you have to bump in first. You have to create the action-reaction. Because if you just stay here, like this, and you do absolutely, and you just try to pull her over, her weight, you see her arm is over here? Her weight is really centered over here. So I need to bump. I need to give her a reason to want to come back. And then we keep the position right here. Keep the arm until you guys decide what you want to do. And I'll show you something you can do after this. But I just really want to keep focusing on this arm drag series. This is very crucial because a lot of times we get into the closed guard and we attack posture. And then all of a sudden you get somebody like Coach Chi or Professor over there, and you're trying to pull something down that's just almost, it feels impossible. You're like, I know I should be pulling him down, but his back is too lined up. So pop the grip, focus on it, then use your legs. Don't just try to reach up and grab somebody. Use your legs. Use your legs, pull them in, catch, hip out, boom, there. You get on the side, bump into them. When you feel that reaction, bring that leg up, keep turning to the mount. All right, let's try that on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.